Hey guys, this is Steven from Creditalacarte, and in this video I want to talk about some weird issues, weird technicalities with the referral bonuses being taxed, both from American Express and Chase's side. So before I get into that, make sure that if you do like this content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you anytime I do post a video. So without further ado, so if you haven't really been following, what's been happening is both Chase and American Express, and honestly Discover too, just recently, have been sending out 1099 forms. So for referral bonuses only. So what that means is that they are reporting to the IRS that you are making an income, a little bit of an income from the referral bonuses. So a lot of these are point based, so they're valuing the points at 1 cent per point. If you earned 50,000 points on referral bonuses, it would be worth about $500. So in the past, this hasn't been too much of an issue because typically they would report it when you get above a certain threshold, and that threshold being $600. So the issue now that we're seeing is that some companies like American Express are issuing these 1099 forms for a lot lower amounts, for pretty much any amount. Now the reason that this is only a referral bonus income and not a sign-up bonus, not reward points, is just because of the way it works, of the way it's classified as a rebate versus an income. So with points and with sign-up bonuses, you do have to spend money to get those points, whereas a referral bonus, you don't have to actually spend anything, so it's not a rebate, if that makes sense. So anyway, so the whole point of this video really is just there's some weird issues with this going on. So I just wanted to take a look and kind of bring this to your attention. If you take a look at the terms for these points, typically you'll see something along the lines of, the points are property of American Express, or the points are property of Chase, which is all fine and dandy, which gives them the right to claw back and take back points, or if you somehow abuse the system or whatever, that it basically covers the company to say that we can do whatever we want with these points. But typically, if you're a good customer, you don't have to worry about that. That shouldn't be an issue unless you're abusing the system, in which case you might have to worry about that. But anyway, the thing is, here's the thing. So if you're taxing the points before they're spent, technically that means that they're yours, right? They're not property of Chase, they're not property of American Express, they should be yours. So it should be kind of somehow illegal, unethical to claw the points back if that ever happens to you. I don't know. Maybe the account gets closed and you get 30 days to spend the points, even though I don't know. I guess that's something that we need to figure out, and we'll see what happens. Typically in the past, the way that Citi has gone about this was they would only tax you on the points that you actually spent, which makes sense because if you already spend the points, they're actually yours, they're actually counted as an income. So it's not unfair, if that makes sense. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is, so if you take a look at the list that I provided earlier, you will notice that I said Chase, American Express, and Discover. But I'm leaving out a couple big guys, and the reason being, there might be a way around this whole referral bonus tax situation. So typically, if you tax your customer, they might be a little weary of applying for another referral bonus or another product that you offer or whatever. In this case, it happened to be referrals. But the way there might be a way around this, and I think that's what Citi is doing. So Citi is attaching a spending requirement to its referral bonus. Now, if you do that, technically, doesn't that make it a rebate? If you told me that I had to spend $500 to earn, I don't know, a couple like $200 worth of referral bonuses, I would totally do that, and then it would count as a rebate. So is that a way around this sort of mess? Maybe. And you know, that might help Citi. That might be like an advantage for Citi to say, instead of me chasing sign-on bonuses on Chase or American Express, I could go to Citi and not get taxed. See, now that's actually also good for Citi. It's kind of a win-win, because now I'm more inclined to refer my friends to Citi. And then so Citi gets all these new credit cards, all these new credit card members, and then Citi gives me an incentive to actually spend on the card too. So it's like Citi is totally in the right market at this point. Yeah, I mean, if that's like I said, I'm not a tax professional, I'm not a financial advisor, like don't follow my advice on this. I'm actually curious, like, does that a way around this referral bonus income? Maybe, right? Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to bring up is, I've seen a few people talk about this, and is this a real thing? Again, maybe. So if you're a tax professional out there, please let me know, because I'm curious, and you know, you can help the community too by answering this question. So if I am referring, so say that I have a $150 fee for my credit card, and in order to refer someone, I have to have paid the $150 annual fee, right? So say I earn $100 in referral bonuses, but I had to pay $150 to do that. Technically now I'm at a $50 loss, right? So if you tax me on that $100, can I write off $150 and then be, you know, positive? Like I would just come up with a loss of $50. Is that something that's possible? Is that legal? You know, please, if you have the answer to that, let me know. Let the community know. Comment down below and maybe help us out. Other than that, yeah, I just like I said, I was just kind of curious about these sort of things. I didn't actually refer anyone in 2018 to a credit card, so this doesn't even apply to me personally. But seeing this, I am a little bit weary of it. Of course, being that all these points are valued for tax purposes at 1 cent per point, you're still coming out ahead even if you do refer these people. So if you're coming up with an income, then I don't see why you wouldn't do this. It's kind of free money, right? Unless of course you're kind of at like a border between different tax bracket, that maybe you wouldn't want to do this, because then you might get taxed a little bit more. Anyway, yeah, if you have an answer to any of these questions, any of these scenarios, please, like I said, let me know. Drop down, comment, and help the community out. If you're watching this video to follow my advice and do this, like, that is not what this video is for. Just so you know, like I said many times in this video already, like, I'm not a professional, I don't know anything. Like I said, I'm just curious if that's how these sort of things work. So again, if you like the content, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on our website, Creditalacarte, if you want to check out the blog and writing form instead, and also follow us on Instagram. I do post a little bit whenever I feel like it, so definitely check us out there. And that's about it. So thanks for watching.